Hello ladies and gentlemen, what is up? My name's Jay, this is Route 1, and we are back once again with some more Pokemon Scarlet. In the last episode, we defeated the final Titan Pokemon, which turns out was a two-parter. First off, we faced Dondoza, and then we had to face Tatsuguri, which I think was a good little twist for the final Titan Pokemon. But then it got a little bit emotional for me, not gonna lie. There was a little bit of tearing up on my side, because it seems that Mabosif is finally back to full health. Because they were doing the twist of the Pokemon seeming to not make it, and the attempt to cure Mabosif failed. But then they've done a 180, and yeah, it seems like Mabosif is back up to full health, and that's yeah, I'm very happy about that. That was a very cute, adorable scene, which went from a very happy moment to being a very annoyed and angry moment, because it was revealed that Professor Sada has basically been neglecting and not talking to her bloody son in like so many years, which really annoys me. Like, how dare a parent like just neglect their kid like that? It's horrible, absolutely horrible. But during that whole conversation, it turns out that the Titan storyline is not quite finished yet, so we have to go back to the lighthouse, and it's the first lighthouse that we came across to actually meet Professor Sada in person. And the reason why we're going to that lighthouse is because that's where Sada's lab is, or at least one of the labs. But that's the Titan storyline. That's still going on. I thought that would have been finished at this point, but I will be leaving that for another time. This time I want to face the final Team Star base, and it's a fairy base. Apart from the final Team Star base, I haven't really got anything else planned. I kind of just want to stick to this Team Star storyline. So hopefully by the end of today, we would have met the big boss, fought them, or fought her. I think it's a female. Fought her and finished off the Team Star storyline. But I guess we'll have to see. So let's get started with today's episode of Pokemon Scarlet. So as you can see, guys, I am this close to the North Province Area 3, aka the Fairy Gym base. The Fairy base, shall I say. It definitely looks like one of the smallest areas on the map, but I can imagine there's Pokemon there that I've not even come across yet, so we're going to add more Pokemon into the Pokedex, hopefully. But first things first is to face the Team Star base. And our best chance of facing off against all these Fairy Pokemon is to have a mixture of Steel and Poison. So we're going to keep in Tinkaton because she is Steel, and she's the most powerful of any of the Pokemon that I have. But we will swap in Toxtricity and swap out Gardevoir. And we'll bring in Goldengo. So I think it's meant to be Django, a golden version of Django. And swap that with Baxcalibur. As you can see, I have leveled up Goldengo quite a bit off camera as well. But also, I do have these three Pokemon here that I will be adding onto the team, basically because I'm looking forward to the final Pokemon gym, which is going to be the Psychic Gym on the bottom left of the map. So we'll start off swapping Crocodile in, replacing Titan. Skeledirge can replace Garchomp. And Tyranitar can replace Garganical, because these have Great Dark and Ghost fighting moves. So these guys are going to be good for when we come up against that gym. And also, as you can see, right there is the Team Star Fairy base. Very cool area, right on the coast. So let's go and meet up with Clive, I guess. Oh, hey, Golduck. Do you want to get away from me, please? I was about to go and face that trainer, but I guess we'll leave that till later on. So you're almost at the 5th base. Hold up inside there is Team Star's last remaining squad. You fought well to make it this far. Thank you, Rooty. Hello, Clive. It's a long way to come from the academy, isn't it? So you made it as well, Clive. Of course, it's the last base. I wouldn't want to miss out on the action. Clive, I owe you my thanks. Your help has been invaluable to the operation. I'm sorry I was so wary of you at first. Well, that's all water under the bridge. When we're finished with this base, will be the end of Operation Starfall then. Not quite. We'll still need to handle Team Star's secret mastermind last of all. Do we have any leads on how to find them? I'm hoping they'll come out into the open once all squad bosses have stepped down. I see. We've come so far, only a few more steps left. Don't let me down, either of you. Thanks to you, Lucy, I've slowly but surely come to understand Team Star. I know what I need to do, and I know what my final decision will be. For that, I can't thank you enough. Take care in the base, Master Rusi. Sorry, I'm getting all polite here. Don't know what came over me. I will return later when it is time for the young Master's piano lesson. Oh yeah, they're talking about the Team Star Fairy boss. Apparently, he's got a very, very wealthy family. Until then, please give him my regards. Yes, Mr. Harrington. So you meant to be his dad? And who might you be, young man? A friend of the young master, perhaps? Or you like Alfred? Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's Fairy Crew, the Rukba squad, led by young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington, I don't think we're supposed to be giving out that information. No? Then please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea as to who this young man might be? He's no friend of ours, you know. I think he might be here to try and take us on. Understood. In that case, I'll take it you're an adversary of the young master. I guess that follows. Is that so? Well then, that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Would you be so kind as to indulge me in a quick battle? Alright, we're going to face the butler then. We were challenged by Pokemon trainer Harrington. That mustache, man. Pokemon made a bad decision bringing that mustache back into the mainstream. Morgrim. Oh, we have plenty of good attacks right here. But I don't really want to use Gigaton Hammer. I did use some PP up on Gigaton Hammer because 5 moves with the Gigaton Hammer is just, it ain't great. So we're just gonna use play rough for now. So we got to level 48. That's fine. Bugger! Oh, use play rough on me. Well, you know what? Use play rough on you. And you're donezo. Gigaton Hammer again. Oh, it's the first time I used it in this battle. Whack. Anything else you got there? Nope. An outstanding performance. However, be aware that young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpasses my paltry skills. You would do well to take care. That gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. Oh! At least that's what I heard. Now he's like tutoring a boss or something. He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. I got told from a random trainer that up until recently, all the teachers left the academy, so the teachers that we currently have, they're pretty much brand new, or they've only been around for only a couple of years. So that kind of makes sense. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubting you're here to meet trouble, so I gotta let everyone know. Or you could face me in a battle. I guess not. That base belongs to Team Star's Fairy Crew, the Rukba squad. Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead from the back type. He gets his grunts to do all the dirty work for him, but his weak points is his short fuse. Get him good and angry and he'll march out to the front lines to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for it but to take down all the lackeys he sends your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up and go from there. Ring a bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off the phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Rukba squad off the map. Even the smallest stars can light up the sky when they shine together as constellations. With the last bastion of Team Star, losing isn't an option. Hey kid, you listening? If you beat 30 of our Pokemon, yada yada yada. Yeah. We know the score, we know the deal. Defeat 30 of Team Star's Pokemon. Alright, have at them, guys. Oh, we have a Grimmsnarl as well. Tinkertinks and Tinkertuffs. Oh, there's Godwars here as well. This is a very cool area. Feel like streamlets going down right to the ocean. The last Team Star base was going uphill. This one's going downhill. But not in a bad sense, really. Why couldn't the timer have been like 3 minutes? Like, that would have made everything so much more drastic and a lot more pressure. There we go, guys. Well done, well done. No one's lost a single bit of health so far, I don't think. No, we're all good. We're rocking and we're rolling. And one more. There we go. We've got 31 out of 30. I'm guessing he's riding a big pink bus as well. Yep. Super, super pink bus. Again, like the decal designs on all these buses are so cool. Boss of Team Star's Ferry Crew, Ortega. Huh, so you're Rusi. Okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Hey, I'm beefy. I'm a beefy boy. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm going to lose to you anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. You were challenged by Ortega of Team Star. Oh, you got luxury balls. Also, yeah, because you're wealthy. The luxury balls are quite a cool design as well. Some Pokeball designs that are very meh. But the luxury ball is cool. When you see it, you do think luxury. Azumarill. You're level 50. Okay. Yeah, if your Pokemon like level 50, this should be a no problem. I honestly didn't think I would use Goldengo at all. I thought, like, just evolve Gimmighoul into Goldengo and just, you know, put him in the Pokedex. But at the moment, he's doing well. He's doing well. His half health gone. Play rough. Well done, Goldengo. It's also cool that he's got like the little Gimmighoul chest as on his belt as well. Toxtricity, my boy, my punk rock boy, my favourite last gen Pokemon outside of the starters. Now what? 51. That's no problem at all. We'll use some Gunk Shot. Oh, but he's using Mud Slap. But that's fine. You can handle that. Actually, Fellow. Oopsie, did you just realise how unmatched you are? If you want to give up, now's the time. Nope, I'm good. We're gonna have to swap out. Our accuracy's got to be like so low at this point for Toxtricity. So we'll swap out and we'll bring in. Let's bring in Tinkerton. Tag back in. Gigaton Hammer. Right there for you, doggo. What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? Totally not fair. So what we'll do is that we'll Terastallize and we'll hit him with another Gigaton Hammer. Oh, you can't use it twice in a row. Okay. Tell you what, Draining Kiss. Let's get our health back to full. Steamroller. That's fine. Oh, do we not Terastallize? Oh, bugger. Well, let's try now. And let's try Gigaton Hammer. I seriously don't think we need to Terastallize, but I want to see a crystallized version of Tinkerton. Confuse Ray. Damn, Tinkerton is so good. Ooh, almost one-shotted. Now then, just some standard play rough. Some roughhousing. Danhausen. And you're done. The last Team Star base was the hardest. What level was it? Fighting. Yeah, the fighting Team Star base, that was the toughest Team Star base we fought. How could I lose? What the heck? About a year and a half ago, your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you it's not a toy, it's called the Starmobile, and I was up all night building it. The problem's clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Char Cadet, but it's just too heavy. It's such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bullies' faces once we got it moving. I'm sorry, I thought it would work. Come, good fellow, 'tis no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand, genius! Thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would have 0 payout, I'd have to ask Mother to buy a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that? What? Mella, cool it, would ya? Yeah, how about no? How about no? I mean, we even put this in the code, for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? If that hunk of junk hasn't moved, get it moving. If we're short on juice, just gotta crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yep, I'm gonna train up my Char Cadet and have them evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Melly, wait. You know, Mella shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. Ugh, this sucks. This sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in battle. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down, and going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Gah, fine. Not like I have a choice anyway, so take the badge already. You better treat it with the respect it deserves. I will. Gentlemanly handshake. I'm not doing yet. Here's my favourite TM2. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. Dazzling Gleam. Good, good, good. And just so you know, you are the worst, like the most annoying person ever. But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington? I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head on home. Actually, a different matter brought me. There's somebody I'd like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company, so why join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you just met. Well, my answer's the same as everyone else in the team. It's because I was being bullied. So the academy really did used to have an issue with bullying? Who would guess, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? We killed them. We buried them in my big backyard. As a former director of the academy, I believe I am in the best position to answer the question. About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. Hitherto. Okay. I don't know what that word means. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the academy one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. This student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. So is this a big boss? In exchange, I requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No one told me that. I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the student who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad? This was not intended as a punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims after all. I wanted the students to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the The Gala region? So who is it then? Under the pretext of overseas study. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the Academy's servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame, so he tried to cover up the whole thing. That's terrible. After we discovered what we had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accept the blame that lay at my feet and resigned my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrison. How come you suddenly decided to talk about this now? Young Mr. Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's because, you know, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. Like, the Team Star bosses don't seem like bad people. They just have a little bit of an attitude. It's the grunts that seem like more of the bullies. Rooty, it's me. Did you do it? Did you claim Ortega's star badge? I did indeed. With its boss no longer around, the rugby squad is good as finished. So, Ortega was the last. All 5 squad bosses have now been toppled from their pedestals. I imagine they'll leave Team Star before long now that they've lost their special positions. After that, they should soon be back attending classes at the Academy. Nice work out there, Rooty. Thank you, Clive. Is that Clive I hear? Cassiopeia, well done to you too. Thanks. Now about your reward, Rooty. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone. Oh, that reminds me. I'm doing the whole supply unit rep thing this time, right? Indeed, you can go ahead and give Rooty his bonus reward. Where's Penny? At long last, Operation Starfall has entered its final stage. There's only one thing left on the agenda. You must defeat the big boss and have the Team Star disband for good. How? Where's the big? Where is the big boss? Don't worry, there's no need to search out for him. The true identity of the big boss, drum roll, is none other than me. Yeah, called it. Not too much of a twist. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to keep it from you for so long, but the right moment never came. So who are you really then? I'm the one who formed Team Star. Back then, the members of the team were my closest friends, and I treasure them more than anything. If we go on like this, Team Star won't do any good for anyone. They've got to give it up. So I'm using the code we made together to force them to disband. I'll be waiting for you in the schoolyard after dark. You should come as well, Clive. Understood. Then I'll see you both there. So we still don't know who it is, but it's someone from Gala, which, not gonna lie, I'm a little bit hyped about. So Cassiopeia was the big boss of Team Star this whole time. I scarcely thought it possible. But with this revelation, I just might have an inkling as to their true identity. It seems we'll find our answers after dark in the Academy schoolyard. Let's prepare as best before we can heading over. So the thing is, we don't know what... I assume we're going to go into a battle to face Cassiopeia, but I don't know what Pokemon she has, so I can't really strategize. So I guess maybe just use the best the Pokemon I think that would have the most variety and deal with it that way. That is 5 out of 5 of Starfall Street done. So let's have a look a bit closer. The silhouette, is it Hop? I can't think of anyone else that has the same silhouette, or is that just a default standard silhouette? Just to continue the mystery a little bit more. The challenge from Cassiopeia. Come to the Academy in the dark of night for a battle against Cassiopeia in the schoolyard. So before we go to the schoolyard, because I definitely want to do that, I'll heal up my Pokemon, and then I'll swap my team out to what I think has the most variety. So we're going to keep these guys, but we will swap out Goldengo for Baxcalibur, Crocodile can stay in with his Darkened Ground. Skeledirge is obviously staying in with his Fire and Ghost. And Tyrannosaur we can swap out for now and bring in Annihilate. Now I think that is quite a good mix. And we can pretty much handle a lot of things, I would say. Whatever Pokemon Cassiopeia may have. So now we defeated the final Team Star base. We do have the option to search around this area. But I'm going to do that off camera. For now, I want to continue the Team Star storyline, so we're going to head over to the Academy right now, because it's also getting pretty dark at this point. We're ready to go into the Academy, and there's Clive right there. Wonder what the other students think of Clive's outfit. What's up, Lucy? What's up, Clive? Yep, that's my name. Actually, no. It's time for me to bring this performance to the end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. I wonder who it is. Oh my god, it's Clavel! I do apologise for deceiving you in my disguise. In truth, the boy you knew as Clive was none other than the director of Narantia Academy, Mr. Clavel. No way. I already knew that. What? Well, my disguise was perfect. Although now I think about it, I did neglect to keep up my youthful act on a few occasions. That must have been what gave me away. Regardless, there is still one more astonishing truth that I must reveal to you. The true identity of Cassiopeia, the big boss of Team Star, was... Wait, what? That's not true. That's impossible. Honest to goodness. When you heard Cassiopeia over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice. I pulled it using, you know, one of those high-tech gizmos. Oh yes, it was very clever. So, Master Lucy, now you know the big boss. That means there is just one thing left. Face me in a final showdown, decide it for all. So I was right originally then. Originally, I thought Cassiopeia was Clavel. And then I thought it was Penny, and then I thought, no, it's not either of them. But I guess I was right the first time. Should have stick with my gut instinct. You were now challenged by Director Clavel. Alright. Oranguru. Question is, what level Pokemon do you have, though? I am Cassiopeia of Team Star. With this battle, I will finally bring Operation Starfall to an end. Level 60, alright. I expect this. Damn, I wish we had a stronger dart move. Super effective. Reflect. Is a knockoff a physical move? No, it isn't. You're... No. Oh, bugger. Don't make me fall asleep. Knock off one more time should do. No! Oh, now we're gonna fall asleep. Damn. How many Pokemon do you have, Clavel? You have 6. One more knockoff. There you go. And that's 2 level ups right there. Houndoom. Well, if you're sending out Houndoom, I'm going to send out Annihilate. Oh, I wonder if Clavel has Quaxley then. So that's the only Pokemon remaining. We shall use Earthquake or Close Combat. Close Combat, please. Yes, very nice. Poltergeist, so Ghost. So we're going to bring in our Dark and Ground Boy, Crocodile, for this one. It's a good thing I strategized before this and brought in a wide array of Pokemon with different types. And we will use Foul Play or Crunchy at Foul Play. That's half the health gone, which is good. Let's do another foul play. Oh yeah, because our speed's gone down. That's cool. Ooh, bugger. I thought that would have been the last hit, but I guess not. Getting burnt a little bit. That's fine. We can handle this. Another foul play. Hopefully that won't knock us out. Yep, we're still in. Still clinging to life, Crocodile. There we go. A bomb of snow. Yep, we know which one we're bringing in for this one. Come on, Skeledirge. It starts to snow, but that's fine. Now, Fire Blast or Flamethrower? Let's hope Fire Blast will work. Come on. Yes. Beautiful. I love one-shots. Amoongus. We'll keep Skeledirge. We should be able to handle this no problem. And we'll stick with a Flamethrower for this one. Ooh, almost. Let's just go with Flamethrower once again. And you're done. How many Pokemon's that now? 4? Quaquaval. I think that's the final evolution of the water starter. So yeah, we definitely need to switch. And we shall bring in Toxtricity. Do you think that Cassiopeia would be backed into a corner like this? I did wonder what would have happened to Quaxley. Oh my god. No. Pokemon, no. Terrible design. Oh god. That's just awful. Very well, it seems I shall have to terrestrialize my Pokemon. Ah. Literally the worst design. May get dangerous, huh? Alright, we'll see. Aqua Step. What does that do? Quite a bit, apparently. Hopefully. Oh, yes. Now we are going to use another Discharge, but terrestrialize Toxtricity. Another Aqua Step. Hopefully we'll be a little bit bulky to take this. Hopefully. No, bugger. Damn. I thought we were going to have a full win with our team, but I guess not. Now we don't have our Believer. I should have put our Believer in. I thought Dragonite would have been better, but I guess not. Let's use Annihilate because it's a big, bulky Pokemon. It can take a hit or two. And let's see. Phantom Force, Earthquake, Close Combat. Close Combat, please. Another Aqua Step. Should be able to take this, Annihilate. That is a powerful water move. But Close Combat is also very powerful. Well done, my boy. Well done, everyone, in fact. Apart from Batcalibur, I didn't use you. How strong you have grown. Well now, Master Eaty, it seems you have grown quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. And here, once again, I must apologise. I am not actually... Though Clive and myself being the same person was no lie, mind you. So, why... Okay, I'm confused. Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden, but I believe I can hazard a guess as to who they may be. That is why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrows should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiopea has settled on a course of action and is determined to see it through. I do not imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. So I challenge you to a battle to test your skill. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopea. Such was my resolve. But it turns out you are as strong as you are kind. But if anyone has a chance of saving that poor child, it is surely you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task. But please defeat Cassiopea. Take on the big boss of Team Star and win. Yes, sir. Leave it to me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I leave this in your hands. You there. What do you think you're doing? Ah, Miss Diamond. Pleasure to see you. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clerval. I come here to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds. What? He's getting told off by his subordinate. Why the director of the academy himself facing off against one of our students, no less? What were you thinking? No, if I could just explain, you see, it's a rather sad tale. Oh, spare me. Your excuses reek worse than Stunky's behind. A Stunky's behind? Remember, the big boss asked us to meet them in the schoolyard after dark. I'm counting on you, Master Ruti. You'll write a letter of apology to the students and faculty at once, and I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board. Make no mistake. Good gracious, no. Anything but that, I implore you. Okay, so I'm not confused anymore. I was initially like, why did Clerval pretend to be Cassiopea? Didn't make a lot of sense. But I guess the identity is still up in the air. We don't really know who it is. I believe it is someone from Gala, isn't it? From what Harrison said, they got sent back to their home in Gala. So it must be a character that we met in Sword and Shield then. But I don't know who it is. The silhouette seems like it's Hop. I don't know how Hop would link into that. The most likely person I would suspect from Gala is Pierce, because Pierce was a little bit of a rebel. Because Pierce would make sense because he was the leader of the last team. But if it is Hop, then it's cool. I mean, if it's anyone from Gala, then I'm not fussed either way. You know, if we get to see an old friend, that's really cool. But I will leave that for the next episode. So next episode, we'll be facing the big boss, whoever that might be. And since we're around the academy, we're also going to be doing the midterms as well, so it's exam time. Which, by the way, I hate exams, but for this, I'm kind of excited to see how they do that. But that's going to be it from me. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time on Route 1.